Heaven just released the exact miracle assigned to you, but you must see it before it's taken back. Do not look away from this screen. This is not a coincidence. The algorithm did not bring you here. A much higher power guided your finger to click on this exact message at this exact second. There is a package with your name on it in the invisible realm, a delivery that has already left the warehouse of heaven, but there is a danger looming. The enemy is trying to hide your address. Heaven has just released the exact miracle assigned to you, the one you have been praying for in whispers when the house is empty, but you must see it and claim it before it is taken back. This is not a metaphor. This is a divine alert. You have been feeling a strange pressure lately, haven't you? A feeling like the air in your room is thick, like you are waiting for a shoe to drop. You wake up in the middle of the night, around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., and your mind instantly starts racing about bills, about your children, about that health scare you haven't told anyone about. That waking up is not insomnia. That is your spirit sensing the arrival of something massive. You are like a person standing at a train station who can feel the rumble of the train on the tracks before they can see the engine. But listen to me closely. There are forces that want you to leave the platform before the train arrives. They want you to give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. I am speaking to the one who feels like they are always the helper, never the helped. You are the one everyone calls when they have a crisis. You give your last dollar, your last ounce of energy, to fix their problems. But when you are sitting alone in your car, gripping the steering wheel until your knuckles turn white, crying silent tears because you don't know how you are going to make it through the month, nobody calls you. You feel invisible. I see you. I see the weight you carry. I see the specific worry you had this morning when you looked in the mirror and wondered if things would ever actually change or if you were just destined to struggle forever. The struggle ends today. But only if you follow these instructions precisely. Do not skip ahead. Do not close this video. If you leave now, you are walking away from the open door you have been banging on for 10 years. This message is the key. This miracle that has been released is strictly time-sensitive. It is like a digital transfer that expires if you do not click accept. The spiritual window opened exactly when you started watching this, and it will close at sundown tomorrow. You do not have weeks. You do not have days. You have hours. The angels are moving on your behalf right now, clearing roadblocks that were set up by your ancestors. There are people watching this who are not ready. They are the doubters. They are the ones who scoff at signs. If that is you, if you think this is just a game, leave now. This frequency is too strong for you. This blessing is too heavy for your hands. Go back to your scrolling. But for you, the chosen one, the one with the sensitive heart who feels everything so deeply, stay. You belong here. This is your safe harbor. I need you to understand what is happening in the atmosphere around you. Recently, you lost something. It might have been a small amount of money, a set of keys, a friendship that ended abruptly, or an opportunity that seemed perfect but fell apart at the last second. You thought it was bad luck. You thought you were being punished. You were wrong. That was a clearing. God had to empty your hands of the good to make room for the great. You cannot hold a diamond if your fist is clenched around a stone. The enemy, the one who whispers lies to you when you are tired, wants you to focus on the loss. He wants you to be bitter. He wants you to think, why does this always happen to me? He wants you to look down at the dirt. But I am commanding you to look up. That loss was the signal flare. It means the replacement is inbound. And this replacement is not just equal to what you lost, it is 7 times greater. But here is the danger. There is a specific spirit, a thief, that operates in the final mile of delivery. Think about a time in your past when you were so close to a breakthrough, maybe a job offer, a relationship, or a loan approval, and it vanished for no logical reason. It just dissolved. That was not an accident. That was this thief stealing the package from your doorstep because you did not know how to lock the gate. We are going to lock the gate today. I will reveal the secret weapon to stop this thief in a moment, but first, I need you to prove you are listening. I need you to prove you are awake. The universe responds to action, not just wishful thinking. There is a specific injustice you have been living with. Someone lied about you. Someone took credit for your work. Someone in your family received an inheritance or a favor that should have been yours, and they squandered it while you scraped by. You have stayed silent to keep the peace. You have swallowed your anger to protect others. God saw that. He saw every time you bit your tongue. He saw every time you smiled when you wanted to scream. That record has been kept. The miracle that has been released is not just a blessing, it is a repayment. It is a divine settlement for the pain you endured in silence. The person who wronged you thinks they got away with it. They think you are weak. They are about to see that you are protected by the Most High. But you must not seek revenge. You must not send that angry text. You must not argue your case. Your silence now is the loud siren that summons the help. If you react in anger, you cancel the transfer. If you try to fix it with your own hands, you tell the angels to stand down. You must stand still. This video is your shield. By being here, by hearing this voice, you are stepping under a canopy of protection. But you must solidify this connection. There are people who will watch this and forget it in 10 minutes. They will miss the boat. You must not be like them. I want you to think about the number 7. You have seen this number lately, haven't you? On a license plate, on a receipt, on a clock flashing 7:07. That is not random. That is the countdown. The miracle assigned to you is specific. It fits your problem like a key fits a lock. For some of you, it is a financial sum that matches a debt you have been stressing over to the penny. For others, it is a phone call from someone you haven't heard from in years, someone who holds the answer to your current dilemma. For someone else, it is a sudden healing in your body, a pain that has been there for months vanishing overnight. But you have to see it to claim it. The thief wants to distract you. He will try to make you angry today. He will try to make your car break down, or make your child act out, or make your internet connection fail. He will do anything to break your focus. Do not let him. When the distraction comes, and it will come within the next 3 hours, you must smile. You must say, "I see you. You are trying to steal my focus because my miracle is close." If you get angry, you lower your vibration. If you get fearful, you close the door. You must stay in a state of high expectancy. Imagine you are waiting for a very important guest. You would clean your house. You would put on your best clothes. You would watch the window. You must treat your life right now like that guest is walking up the driveway. I am going to give you a phrase. This is a password to the spiritual realm. It signals that you are ready to receive. It overrides the cancellation order the enemy has tried to file against your name. But before I give you the phrase, I need to anchor this truth in your mind. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are under attack because you are valuable. Thieves do not break into empty houses. They do not steal garbage. They steal gold. You have gold inside of you. You have a destiny that scares the darkness. That is why your life has been so hard. That is why you have faced resistance at every step. The resistance is proof of your power. Now, listen. The miracle is already released. It is in transit. To clear the runway for its landing, you must engage with this message. You cannot just be a passive observer. If you have watched this far, you are the chosen vessel. The others have clicked away. They were not meant for this level of blessing. But you are still here. I see a specific fear in your heart. You are afraid that this is too good to be true. You have been disappointed so many times that hope feels dangerous. You are afraid to believe because you don't want to be crushed again. That fear is the enemy's last line of defense. He knows that if you break through that fear, nothing can stop you. I am asking you to trust one more time. Just one more time. Not in a person, not in a system, but in the divine plan that created you. This coming week is going to be different. The heavy blanket of depression that has been sitting on your shoulders is going to be lifted. You will wake up with energy you haven't felt in years. You will have ideas that solve problems instantly. People will look at you and ask, "What did you do?" You look different. You will glow because the light of this miracle is shining on you. But you must protect this energy. Do not tell your fake friends about this video. Do not share your big dreams with small-minded people. They will only try to talk you out of it. They will say you are crazy. Keep this secret. Keep it close to your chest. Now, I am going to ask you to do something that might seem small, but in the spiritual realm, it is a loud shout. It is an act of faith. It is how you sign for the package. I want you to press the subscribe button. But listen, do not just press it. As you press it, imagine you are locking a heavy steel door against the enemy. Imagine you are sealing your house from the thief. If you do not subscribe, you are leaving the door ajar. You are telling the universe, I am interested, but I am not committed. You must be committed. The next warning I have is about a specific trap being laid for you next Tuesday, and only those who are subscribed will receive the notification in their spirit. Do not risk missing it. And there is something else. You must save this video to your watch later list. Do not just watch it once. You need to watch it again tomorrow morning. Why? Because your brain misses 50% of the message the first time. There are coded frequencies in these words that need to layer over your spirit. Save it now. That is the first step of obedience. The miracle is hovering. It is looking for a place to land. Is your heart open? Is your mind ready? I can see a document. It looks like a legal paper or a contract. It has been stuck in a pile, delayed by bureaucracy. I see a hand stamping it, approved. This is happening right now as I speak. The delay is over. The red tape is being cut. But you must be vigilant. The enemy is going to try to bring up a memory from your past tonight. A memory of a failure. A memory of a time you were embarrassed. He wants you to replay that shame loop before you sleep. If you fall asleep thinking about your past failures, you will wake up in the old timeline. You must reject that memory. You must say, that is not me anymore. I am new. If you are ready to receive what has been released, I need you to confirm your address. Not your physical address, but your spiritual address. There is a button below that looks like a thumbs up. When you press it, you are turning on the porch light. You are saying, here I am. Deliver it here. If you leave the light off, the blessing might pass you by and go to the next house. Do not sit in the dark. Light up your signal. I see someone who is worried about a child. You have cried many tears over this child. You feel helpless. God is saying to you, take your hands off. I have them. The miracle coming is not just for you, it is for your bloodline. It is going to break a cycle of addiction or poverty that has plagued your family for generations. You are the cycle breaker. You are the warrior chosen to stand in the gap. It is heavy, I know. But you are strong enough. You were built for this battle. The sun is moving across the sky. The time is ticking. The delivery truck is in your neighborhood. Do not be in the shower when the doorbell rings. Stay alert. In the next section, I am going to tell you exactly how to spot the counterfeit blessing. Because the enemy will send a fake one first to distract you from the real one. You need to know the difference. The fake one looks shiny, but it has a hook. The real one looks simple, but it carries freedom. I will also reveal the 3 specific words you must whisper to yourself when you walk through a doorway tomorrow. These words unlock favor. People will treat you differently when you say them. They will want to help you and they won't even know why. But first, you must solidify your stance. You must be rooted. If you are still watching, you are part of the 1% who actually want change. The 99% just want to complain. You are different. You are special. The air is shifting. Can you feel it? The goosebumps on your arm are not from the cold. They are your physical body reacting to the nearness of the divine. Stay with me. We are going deeper. The surface level is for the tourists. We are going into the Holy of Holies. The promise is this: what was stolen will be returned. What was broken will be mended. What was lost will be found. But you must see it before it is taken back. The thief is watching your eyes. If you look at the distraction, he grabs the gift. Keep your eyes on the prize. Prepare your heart. The revelation is coming. The specific identity of the blockage is about to be exposed. You will recognize it instantly. You will say, "I knew it. I knew that was the problem." And once you name it, you can tame it. Do not move. The connection is building. The download is at 80%. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. Stop everything. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. Turn them over. Look at the lines on your palms. They tell a story of struggle, yes, but they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back. But I see a shadow. A dark, fast-moving shadow that just crossed into your timeline. I've spoken of a delay. I've spoken of a thief. But the Spirit is showing me something far more specific. It's not just a general thief. There is an object in your house. A specific object you walk past every single day. It holds a stagnant energy that is acting like a repellent to the miracle heaven released. You have been praying for the door to open, but you are holding the lock shut with this object. It is something old. Something you kept out of obligation. A gift from someone who secretly envied you, or an item from a time in your life when you were deeply unhappy. It might be a piece of jewelry, an old letter, or even a piece of furniture. It is acting as an anchor. The miracle is trying to lift you up, but this anchor is holding you down. This changes everything. The stakes just went up. The one who created this injustice, the spiritual force working against you, believes you will never suspect this object. They think you are asleep. They will soon learn you are awake, but they will move to block you. You have until sunrise tomorrow to identify this energetic block. This is the secret within the secret. The universe didn't just release a miracle to you, it released the power within you to break this final chain. But you must act. If you are brave enough to receive this, listen closely. You are not just waiting for a delivery. You are the gatekeeper. Now, with this new knowledge, the prophecy resumes, but the intensity is different. You are not a victim waiting for rescue. You are a warrior clearing the landing zone. In the next 24 hours, you will see a sign. It will not be subtle. You will see a bird acting strangely, perhaps landing very close to you or tapping on a window. Or you will hear a specific song 3 times in a row, a song that reminds you of a happier time. These are not random. These are confirmation signals. When you see the sign, you will know that the object in your home has lost its power because your awareness has broken its hold. You possess a power you do not understand. The enemy fears you. That is why he has tried to keep you tired. He knows that a fully rested, fully awakened version of you is dangerous to his kingdom. I want you to do something powerful right now. This is a declaration of war against the stagnation in your life. I want you to go to the comments section. Do not skip this. This is how you ground the energy. I want you to type, "The source is mine." Type it now. The source is mine. When you type those words, you are telling the universe that you are reclaiming your territory. You are activating the divine claim. Do not just think it. Your fingers typing the letters is the physical ritual that bridges the gap between the spiritual and the material. And look for someone else who has typed it. Like their comment. This is the law of circulation. When you bless someone else's declaration, you double the speed of your own. You are creating a chain reaction of power. Do not break the chain. The grand restoration is not coming next year. It is not coming next month. It is scheduled for now. Let me tell you what this looks like. I see a financial account that has been red for a long time turning black. I see a debt being cancelled, not paid off slowly, but wiped clean by a surprise influx. I see a health report coming back with the words, "No abnormalities." I see a relationship that was dead suddenly breathing again, or a toxic person finally walking away, leaving you in peace. But the biggest restoration is your peace of mind. You are going to sleep tonight without the knot in your stomach. You are going to breathe without the weight on your chest. Let me tell you a story. It is a true testimony. There was a woman from Arizona named Linda. She was exactly where you are. She felt like an outsider in her own family. She felt like her prayers were hitting a glass ceiling. She watched a message just like this one on a Tuesday night. She almost clicked away because she was tired. But she stayed. She heard the instruction about the hidden object. She realized she still had a box of letters from an ex-husband who had verbally abused her. She had kept them in the back of her closet for 10 years, thinking she might need them for proof. That night, she took the box to the trash. She broke the anchor. The very next morning, listen to me, the very next morning, she received a call from a lawyer. A distant aunt she had only met once had passed away and left her a sum of money that was exactly enough to pay off her mortgage. Exactly. Not a penny less. The miracle had been waiting for 10 years, but it couldn't land until she cleared the runway. Do you understand? It is your turn now. Linda is not special. She just followed the instruction. You are next. The secret key I promised you is this: gratitude in advance. Most people wait to see the miracle before they say, thank you. That is backward. You must say, thank you, before it arrives. That is the magnetic force that pulls it in. Type Amen.